Welcome back to Primetime News. Special welcome if you're watching on onespotmedia.com.
A reminder as well that you can watch TVJ live by downloading our One Spot Media app in the Google Play Store or the App Store. That's the number one, followed by the word Spot and Media.
Fear and panic have gripped some communities in Hanover in the wake of a spike in murders. About 3 times as many homicides in the parish so far this year compared to the corresponding period last year.
We've obtained figures that show that between January 1 and last Friday, 23 persons have been murdered in the parish. This is up from 7 murders over the same period last year.
TVJ's Herman Green is covering this story as part of a week-long look at crime in Western Jamaica, and he joins us live. Herman?
Thank you, Archie and Doreen. Now, it's almost a crisis unfolding in the once peaceful parish of Hanover. As you mentioned, this year, between January and March, the parish recorded almost 3 times the number of killings it did last year. To put this further into perspective, the year before that, 2015, the parish recorded just in excess of 50 murders. Already after 3 months, we have already seen almost half that figure. Now, when we're talking about stats and figures, it's easy to forget that for each increment, we're talking about a life, a family member, in some cases, a child who is the victim. We went into some communities where we spoke to residents and family members where they expressed that in addition to grieving, they are now living in fear.
Father, everybody afraid for the one right now. By 6:30, 7 o'clock, we lock up. At me hear a little sound, me jump up and look.
It's a common sentiment from residents all across Hanover, especially in recent weeks. But more so for Ayana Johnson of Dias, Hanover, who just over a week ago lost her 1-year-old brother and 5-year-old nephew to gun violence in the parish.
Because we never know that this would happen. Little innocent people, them, they not even live no life or nothing. And now if you see them, they go bury. Boy, I don't know how it go.
Babies, senior citizens, no one has been spared from the recent spike in violence, and so everyone is now forced to adjust to a lifestyle of fear.
You can't get to go out and do what you want to do as usual, what you usually do. You know what I mean? So the lifestyle kind of change up.
So how early you lock up and secure yourself now?
I lock up 7, 8 o'clock, me go in my bed, man.
Reverend Delroy Harrison of the Riverside United Church says he has been noticing the impact the recent killings have had on Lucy, Green Island, Logwood, and Dias.
It has affected the children real badly. The children are very traumatized. After dark, if a dog bark, the kids run to their parents and literally grab onto them. It really has a very negative impact on the children. Adults too, because after 6 o'clock, nobody wants to come out on the road. If you have a church event, you hardly find persons coming out to church for any event at all after 6 o'clock. So Sunday morning service is the only thing you probably get them attend to, and that's it.
He says residents have expressed hopelessness and a desperate need for prayer. Several other residents told us they too are afraid, but were too terrified to speak on camera. For now, they silently grieve during the walkthroughs and prayer sessions put on by the Riverside United Church and other churches in Hanover. For Dias, the community has had at least 1 such killing each month since December. A worrying situation, says Reverend Harrison.
It's really sad. It's sad not only because persons' lives have gone, but the sort of fear that is driving in the people, the children not doing very well in school. So with all these taken into consideration, it's really, really bad.
No, that is just the tip of the iceberg, because there are other sectors that are also being impacted by these crimes, these killings. We'll be covering the parish for the rest of this week, and we'll show you some sectors that may even impact you at home because of these killings. Reporting from Western Jamaica, I'm Herman Green, TVJ News.
Thank you, Herman. And this just into TVJ News. A student of the Low River Primary School in Waitabit, Trelawney is dead after he was reportedly chopped by another student this afternoon. The incident took place in Low River. We'll have details as soon as they become available.